you're back. Welcome to Season 2 of Your Haunted Neighborhood. I'm your host, Jody Bohr. Did you miss the whispers of the wind? The creak of old floors? The stories that refuse to stay buried? Good. The streets are alive with stories, and the shadows have been waiting for you. Each week, I share true stories of haunted places, cursed objects, and chilling encounters. So come closer. The gates are open. The stories are whispering. And the neighborhood is practically bouncing with delight at your return. Tonight, one of our haunted neighbors has a story that just couldn't stay buried, that has found its way to us and is dying to be told. You're already one of us. So let's open the door, shall we? Step inside your haunted neighborhood. When a girl moves back home from college, she thought she was getting a fresh start. Little did she know this would be something she would remember forever. What had they brought into the house with that furniture? This story is called Ghostly Garage Sale. When I came back from college and transferred to a local university, my parents gave me my own space downstairs, kind of like a little suite. My mom was so excited I was home that she went all out. She bought this ivory-colored furniture set from our neighbor's garage sale and decorated the room beautifully. At first, everything was fine, but then strange things started to happen. My little brother, about 9 or 10 at the time, liked to nap in my room. More than once, he told me he felt someone tugging the blanket off him while he slept. We laughed it off, thinking maybe it was just his imagination or some kind of sleep paralysis. Sometimes, if he had a nightmare, he'd crawl into bed with me. Usually, I'd reach back to check on him and make sure he was covered up before going back to bed. But one night, something happened that I'll never forget. I was lying in bed when I felt the mattress sink, just like it always did when my brother climbed in beside me. I felt the weight shift, the familiar movement of someone settling in. I reached back, ready to pull the blanket over him, but there was no one there. My hand touched nothing but the mattress. I was frozen with fear. I didn't even dare to look. I just pulled my hand back, shut my eyes tight, and forced myself to sleep. The next day, I told my family, and while it was creepy, I was almost excited to finally have a ghost story of my own. But my older brother had his own encounter. He sometimes napped in my room too, and one time he felt something pressing down on his chest, pinning him in place. That was enough for my mom. She's always been a little superstitious, so she decided the furniture had to go. She gave away the entire bedroom set. And just like that, everything stopped. The hauntings disappeared. To this day, we wonder if maybe the spirit belonged to whomever owned it before. My mom still says she wouldn't be surprised if that ghost moved right along with the bed, haunting someone else's room now. The haunting stopped when we got rid of the furniture, and we had no more supernatural experiences of that kind. That, dear listener, was another tale from Your Haunted Neighborhood, where secrets lurked behind every mailbox, screams nestled in the attic's cobweb corners, and the street lamp flickered with just enough dying light to guide us to the end. So let's find the spine-chilling details that made this tale unforgettable. Okay, let's talk about this one because first, the blanket being tugged while the brother slept. That's like a classic haunting move, almost playful, but just enough to make your skin crawl. The next moment was when the bed sinks, actually feeling the weight of someone lying down, only to discover there was no one there. That to me was another scary part, because it wasn't just a sound or a shadow, it was something physical. And the other one was the older brother's experience with being held down. That is like a truly terrifying experience when you can actually feel that power of something pinning you in place. That's not harmless. That's mischief. That's aggression. And the strangest part is everything stopped once they got rid of the furniture. Was it haunted by the former owner? Did the spirit attach itself to the set? We don't know if the ghost was in fact the previous owner, or maybe even something more devious, like a demonic spirit or entity. In this story, what started as little things like blankets being tugged at night turned into something much more terrifying. And in the end, the answer wasn't in the house itself, but in the furniture sitting right there in the bedroom. Nothing was really ever solved, or I don't think we'll ever know, but I don't think you'll ever look at secondhand furniture the same way again. Whether you're a skeptic, a believer, or somewhere in between, thank you for walking these haunted streets with me, listening to the knocks in the dark, and wondering, what if it's real? I hope these stories made you shiver with excitement, made you think, and maybe made you feel a little less alone when the night creaked too loudly. Stay close to the street light and watch where the sidewalk leads. The neighborhood never really sleeps. If you'd like to submit your stories, send them to YourHauntedNeighborhood@gmail.com, and you can hear your story featured on Your Haunted Neighborhood podcast. I'm your host, Jody War. I hope you'll come back for the next story. Until next time, stay close, stay curious, and stay haunted. See you around the neighborhood.